really fucking good, y'all. It's your boy Mel.
And your boy Pat.
And y'all tapped in right now to On Base Soil, the number one podcast coming to you live from the Bay, always in these streets. Um, and it is June 27th, 2024. We are in low key of the dead period between basketball and football, but we have just a little bit left of basketball with the NBA draft this week and all the free agency talk. But we will help y'all get through it and get y'all football season, which we are all lacking in right now. My boy, what's really good with
Oh, I'm chilling, man. Nice sunny day outside today. Weather warmed up. You know what I'm saying? So it's
you?
enjoying life.
We're supposed to get another heat wave come next week, I think. So shout out to everybody that is tuning in for our meteorologist expertise. Shout out to the chat, everybody coming through. My boy Xavier, what's good with gang? We here, baby. We here. My boy AJ Cruz, LWO in the building. I'm watching the presidential debates. No matter who wins, we're fucked. Only question is, do we get Vaseline or not? Damn. Yeah, shit going down right now. Yeah. Rockadoo era. Hey, yo, got caught up visiting my folks. Hope your family's doing good, my boy. Thank you for fucking with us right now. Always coming through with the gang. My son in the chat with the most amazing picture. He now has a picture of himself in the fucking Abbey. Dad, Rockin' New Era sick, the feds on Mayor Tao. He is snitching. Rockin' New Era, please. I don't know if you was involved with that, but the mayor of Oakland, shit is going down. That's all we gotta say, man. It is going down in the Bay right now. Yeah. Rockin' New Era says Orlando also has the eyes on KCP. We heard about that. My boy Mark tapping in with gang. Boy, that heat wave and sack is gonna be 119 next Saturday, bruh. I do not miss Fresno Summers at all. Like,
I know Fresno was greasy.
Bro, the month of July is just nothing but triple degree weathers, 100 days, and you really just in the house, in the AC, or you in the car in the AC. You got to be somewhere where it's AC because it's bad, bro. That shit is.
Yeah, for sure.
Not for me.
I remember my first time going to Fresno. I just remember like not sleeping with a blanket. Like I was like, we don't need no cover. They like, nah, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, bro.
Knockout, man. That shit is crazy.
Yeah. My cousin was like, promise you, we ain't gonna need that. Don't trip.
You are good, brother. Shout out my boy, brother Rome in the building. Flavor emoji. Shout out gang violence. Yes sir. Somebody said 113. Ooh, shit's about to get hot. Damn, brother Rome 113. Where I'm at next week. Man, I hope it's a pool. That's what I miss, y'all. I miss the old school pools in the neighborhood, and you just go to a fucking pool and cool out, bro. We used to go to Mount Eden. Mount Eden had one always. We just walk over there. I don't know if they still have that right now, but that shit was pretty cool, man. That's something to do on a summer day.
For sure.
Especially everybody with kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? They out. That's something to do. Yes, but the reason why y'all are here to talk about sports, as always. Shit kind of been going down with the NBA draft this week. The Warriors made some interesting moves. LeBron James made one of the most boss moves in NBA history with his son, Bronny James, being drafted to the LA Lakers at pick 52. Have you been tapping in with the draft? And what is your overall thought of what's been going down the last 48
hours? Thought it was a pretty solid draft. I know there's a lot of people that were saying like it wasn't really going to be a good draft, and I can kind of see what they're saying as far as like superstar names at the top of the front of the draft. But just like any other draft, it'll be players that stick, players that don't. I thought the Spurs picked Castle. I thought that was a good pick for them.
Yeah, then I really like the Castle pick for sure.
Yeah, and then we all thought that they were taking Dillingham too, so everybody was turned up, and then they sent him to Minnesota.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Excuse me, I still think that's a good deal for both teams, even though they got a first round pick in 2030 run. So there's a 10-year-old somewhere getting his game right. But I think it'd be cool for him just to at least sit behind Conley for a year or whatever the case may be, and then take the reins as he.
I just caught up to what you had said about the 10-year-old.
the 10-year-old getting ready somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's real. No, that's real.
For sure.
Niggas be, I think the
Yeah.
Thunder still got draft picks for like the next 6-7 years too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh man, niggas got draft. The NBA is different from the NFL to me too, because it's like, I don't know, like the NFL draft, like when the trades be happening, I know it's like it's all right, this team moves up in the draft, but the NBA different because it'd be like they sent this pick for a future pick, and players get traded like after they get picked and shit like that. Like it's a little bit different style for me. So I'll be able to really stay locked in.
Yeah, because where the shit really comes in is like when in the NFL they'll announce while it's getting traded, like in real time.
Yeah.
In the NBA, they'll have people picking for other people, and you really won't know it for like another 10 minutes. So then you doubling back on shit, and it just throws you off a little bit. But yeah, Warriors made they traded their pick.
All right, yeah. Go ahead and break it down because we had a moment today when the Warriors made their draft pick. Yes, or no, it was on the timeline. So it was on the timeline. So we had work in real time. I sent you the trade.
Oh yes.
For Anthony Slater says the Warriors plan to keep Lindy Waters. They traded for Lindy Waters, y'all. To go ahead and get picked. It's for the number 2, and I think they traded the number 52nd pick to OKC for Lindy Waters, the third. Now, I'm no expert. I'm for sure not an expert in basketball knowledge in terms of college, but you, my friend, are. And when I sent you that tweet, what first crossed your mind?
I really asked you, like, legit, like, is this real? Like, I was like, his name, bro, just didn't even sound like a real name. Like, I thought somebody was just playing. Like, I had to check. And then the account, too, it was like some random dude, and I didn't even know him. But then once you sent me Slater, I was like, oh, yeah, it's legit. Because Slater is not a troll at all. Slater be tapped in. So
that was crazy. I mean, I saw some highlights from his game, I guess, in the G League, but was he a pick? So he's been in the league, right?
Yeah, he's played for OKC for a little bit.
Come on, man, what are we doing, y'all? Like,
yeah.
So you think that was a good move?
Just looking back at it, because what I saw from it is basically they traded them the pick and then bought it back with cash.
Yep.
And ultimately, it cost them $7 million or something, but then it freed up $11 million in cap space or something. So I thought, I guess if that's the case, whatever. But I was just like, who is this dude y'all traded for? Like, it blew my mind because I was like, I would rather pick somebody than trade him or whatever the case may be. But I guess they're not gonna pick up his option or however that works. And then they end up drafting the dude out of Boston College, and with him,
my boy Post, we finally got a big.
I wanted us to take N'Faly Dante from Oregon just because I feel like he's a better shot blocker, rim protector. But dude from Boston College can shoot, so we'll see. You know, I guess they're using him as their Bielitsa Saric replacement. So we'll see how it goes. But I mean, you know, they saying his comp is Troy Murphy, and that ain't nothing to look forward to.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. I saw. I definitely saw that. And somebody said it was like it's pretty funny. Mike Dunleavy out here picking niggas that's like Troy Murphy, but trying to show y'all some of Lindy Waters' highlights. I mean, he's not gonna get no PT like that, right?
He probably not even gonna make the team for real, honestly. Like,
that's crazy. I mean, would you?
I
mean,
would you sluggish? What you saying?
I said, would you have picked anyone else at that point instead of at the pick that we got him at?
I mean, I would have picked somebody else, but I ain't really a fan of Boston College like that. So we'll see. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not just gonna write dude off just because I feel like it's basketball. I gotta see you play. I'll give you a chance, see you play in the NBA first, because Boston College ain't no slouch. You feel me? And he averaged, I think, what is like 18-9 or 18-8 or something like that. So they're saying he was looking solid, but Boston College was terrible. So that you putting up numbers on a terrible team, I don't really excite me like that.
Preseason footage to show. I do not remember seeing this dude play in the actual regular season.
I mean, he's probably on a 2-way contract or something. So
Yeah. We're gonna see about this, y'all. Lindy Waters, not too sure about that pick, Steve, and Mike Dunleavy, but yeah, we'll see about that. Let's see, going on the chat. Chat kind of dry. My boy Kev Stone in the building. Okay. Y'all was on time today. Yes, for sure on time today. Mark says I'm not mad at it at all. He went late, second round, so his pops helped him achieve his dream. Okay, shout out to that. And AP says the Dubs are bound for playing again. Shaking my head. We're gonna see, man. That's a lot of shit that can happen. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I didn't expect this to change our fortune on draft night, so I wasn't really too pressed about it.
Yeah. I saw the highlights for the big man. I mean, he can shoot threes and shit like that. And we got someone over 7 feet. Even now, we signed back Looney, got TJD, so I'm mad at it. But for the other picks, go ahead.
The only thing I don't like about it is like, bro, it's still kind of like a below the rim player. He ain't really like a rim protector or like that. So we'll see how it works. I'm not saying he's gonna be bad or good. I think they'll find a way to get him some minutes early, and if he makes his shots, he'll probably play. If he don't, he probably won't. So
yeah.
We'll see.
Jim Everett in the building. Shout out to the Rams fans that come fucking with us all the time. What up, Tyler Miller? And Tyler Miller's friend, my boy Pat. Shout out Gang Violence. The big one in the draft was Connect falling all the way to them whole ass Lakers. Shout out to everybody in the chat that's Lakers fans, but I was definitely hating on that one. What you think of Connect and what are you gonna do with them?
I actually think it'll be a good fit for him. You know what I'm saying? Even though he dominated the ball in college, he's a good enough basketball player that he can learn to play off the ball. I'm just ready to start a divide between him and Austin Reeves. I'm ready for the Civil War. So as soon as we can get that started, I'll be happy. We just got to get them going against each other, and I'm here for it.
They kind of the same player, almost like low key.
Low key for sure.
So I mean, they can either go one or two ways.
They gonna love each other or hate each other for sure.
Right now, don't care. Like Reeves gonna feel the disrespect, or they gonna come together. You know what I'm saying?
Like you're the only one who understands me.
Bro, you feel me? Like, man, we got to roll LeBron to them. You know what I'm saying? I got another fellow white homie to roll around with. You know what I'm saying? These LA streets, man.
I need them to beef though. Fuck that.
That shit is funny. He's already started to divide.
I need him. Soon as he see him, like, hey, bro, you stepping on my toes, man.
Bron gonna tell you got to be his big homie too. You know what I'm saying? You show the ropes.
Hey, room enough for both of us, bro.
Oh, bro, nah, that shit is. Like Brother Rome says, I think they both will dominate. I don't mind seeing both of them on the floor at the same time. Yeah, for sure. That would probably be.
I ain't gonna say dominate, but I think they'll definitely be productive for sure. Just because they can both shoot, you know what I'm saying, and they can both create their own shot when necessary. So I feel like they could play both ways, which will help. Like you can create for yourself and play off the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my dog, Zach Eady. In the draft.
Yes, for sure.
Lottery, baby. Let's go, big dog.
Not even lottery. Top 10. Gotta put some respect on that boy name.
Yeah,
you called it. I gotta give you your props. You called it. I was saying he was gonna be a second round pick. You feel me? Maybe fringe first round, and he went top 10. So I gotta give him his respect, and I gotta give you your evaluation skills. You know what I'm saying? I gotta put some respect on your shit too. You feel me?
Now for that. Now I was pretty hard to see him go to the Grizz. He gonna be out there, him and Jaren Jackson, probably for Adams and shit. But yeah, my bad.
No, I was just gonna say too. I feel like the national championship helped him a lot. Like you know what I'm saying. Everybody thought Klingon was just gonna go out there and kill him, and he was really doing his thing. Although you can see the teams were kind of overmatched, Edie was out there holding his own. So I feel like that's when everybody really was like, "All right, you got to respect it." I thought he might sneak into the first round with that, but he did his shit. So you gotta respect it. So we'll see how it works. I don't necessarily see him starting right away, but I mean, hey, you can't teach that size. And if you just put him next to Jaren Jackson, he gonna automatically fall into some rebounds. So it's not the worst thing in the world.
let's do NBA regimen going, and really just tone up his body and shit, just be able to run more.
I was
NBA.
gonna say that's the only thing that's really gonna scare me is trying to get up and down with Ja. Because we know Ja is damn near the fastest person in the league with the ball in his hands.
Yep.
So him trying to keep up with that might worry about it a little bit. But like you said, he just learned how to pick his spots or cheat and cherry pick a little bit or do whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
And he was a pretty good passer too, so he'll be able to catch niggas. You know what I'm saying? Cutting to the basket with Ja,
for sure.
kick it out to Desmond Bain, whole ass. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even throw it up to Jaren Jackson Jr. Right. I like that. I like that spot for my nigga E-Day, man. The Trailblazers was kind of fucking up what they picked. What'd you think of Klingon going to the Trailblazers?
I didn't think it was bad because I mean you don't really want to go guard right there just for the fact of Scoot. They still got Scoot. Yeah. And I honestly don't think they really about to keep Ayton for too much longer. So I feel like Klingon and Scoot is going to be their future. They do kind of need, I would say, like a real scorer or OG to really go up there and really just be able to get some real cold buckets and kind of make that team a little more aggressive. But I feel like Scoot and Klingon is a good thing to build around for like the future. It ain't going to turn your tide right away, but I feel like it's a solid core.
Did you hear about the story with my boy, why he fell in the draft?
Filipowski.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy too. Because I was saying,
shit, bro, that shit was deep, boy. Oh man,
sure. And I'm like a Duke fan, you know what I'm saying? So I was thinking Flip was gonna go lottery or whatever, but they saying all this, and then like they were saying he was like acting weird in his interviews and all the other stuff. So,
bro, acting like a Mormon, like the Mormon coach. Shout out to all the Mormons that fuck with the show. But you know what I'm saying, Plopowski's girlfriend has been grooming him into Mormon culture and cut him off from his family and shit like that. So it was just like a lot of weird shit going on.
And they said she like 6 or 7 years older than him or something like that.
Yeah.
And ironically, since high school.
Bro, she showed up this nigga high school at like 25 years old, bro, and he's still like 17. Which,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Took her to prom and all this other shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, bro, and the fact that he ended up in Utah, Mormon country. You know
that was the only place he could go. Shit.
Yeah, right. Like, yeah, that shit is crazy. I mean, he Loki probably gonna make some money out there if he really on that Mormon hype. But that was kind of strange, and one of the talks of the draft. But the main reason why we were all tuning in was to see Bronny James eventually get strong-handed to the fucking Lakers. And Rich Paul earlier today talking about, you know what I'm saying, if anybody drafted them, they was going to send them over to Australia or whatever. Like, what did you think of the whole Bronny James and eventually ending up on the Lakers saga?
I feel like the writing was kind of bent on the wall, you know what I'm saying? But I'm happy for him. Ain't really mad at him. LeBron pulled his muscle, did what he had to do, got his son on his team. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. Like the only problem I have with it is feel me, my boy Bronny ain't even gonna really be able to experience that league activities, you know what I'm saying? Because he got pops with him on the road. So can't really do his thing. Like at the end of the day, LeBron probably a cool ass teammate, but also it's his son. So you ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? It's a little different. You're not gonna really be your full self in front of pops, regardless of how cool your pops is.
Yeah, back. I mean, it's just dope to go be able to see. But my boy brought this up, and he was just like, "What is Bronny gonna be calling this nigga on the court?" You know what I'm saying? Because that is your father, and like you gonna just be out there, Dad, hit me, Dad. You know what I'm saying? Cut. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, is he gonna be calling him LeBron, or is he gonna be calling him Pops? What is Bronny gonna be like? Especially like even in practice, you know what I'm saying?
I think he's gonna call him Bron. He gonna call him Bron.
You think he gonna call him Bron?
Bron or 2-3 for sure.
2-3 would be hard. 2-3 would be hard.
Yeah. He ain't.
Oh no! You gotta get in on it, man. This nigga don't like that shit. You know what I'm
saying? No. Speak on it. You speak on everything else. We don't want to hear your damn mouth about talking about Klay Thompson and shit all the damn time. Speak on it.
This is what's gonna be happening at y'all practice next year, man. So sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. So he called him 2-3 or Bron.
If any, He might slip a pops in there, but you can't call him dad.
Bro, you do
You can't call him dad. Like you can't just be out there like dad, like dad. Like that's not gonna work. So you might be able to slip pops in there. You know what I'm saying? But also on some like funny shit, Austin Reeves might already call LeBron pops. You know what I'm saying? Just on some like he hella old type shit. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It depends. You gotta check the vibe, but for sure, you can't keep calling him dad, bro. That's just out
there. When the reporter asked Kyrie, "What's it like to have?"
No, for sure, he was fed the fuck up. He was like, I thought you was asking me like, oh wait. Oh, you are? Oh yeah, you're tripping. I got one father, man.
We gonna dip this in the bud, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. Like, nah, yeah.
That was the moment Kyrie knew he was leaving Cleveland, bro.
Yeah, no, right there. Right there. Now that shit is crazy. Dad. Hey dad, I'm hoping.
This just remind me of like some corny ass fucking Lifetime movie. Hey dad, I'm open.
I mean, he's gonna slip up and say, bro. Pops is probably the only appropriate thing you would probably say, and get away with it. But that's gonna be crazy.
I feel like you can call him Brian on the court. Off the court, you're not just about to be calling me Brian, but on the court, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you get away with it. But you're not just about to be at the crib like, hey, Brian, like, nah, nigga, you better chill out.
Brother guys, you going wrong, but at the house, you know what I'm saying? Always say they're wrong, but obviously, Brother Rome says Bronny will get some burn when the Lakers go up 15 at the beginning of the season. Yeah, he's gonna be on the court for sure.
Now that's why I'm like, everybody talking about Bronny ain't finna play. Are y'all delusional? He may not be like immediately in the rotation, but he gonna see the court this year. I'll tell you that.
This is the team, bro. Right. Most powerful NBA player in NBA.
The circus is here in LA. The circus been in LA. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, it's always.
We're not gonna speak on it, man. Listen, y'all sat there and watched Kobe shoot 50 times just because it was his. Never mind. We're not gonna start. God bless the dead.
His last game was going crazy though. But, oh no, he wasn't shooting that motherfucker.
It's been a circus in LA.
We have a special treat for y'all today. We have our first voicemail coming into you live for the chat. Gonna play it in a second here. Make sure that y'all send in your voice messages to onbasesoil@gmail.com. onbasesoil@gmail.com. Send them in. Make sure they're not longer than a minute and 30, 2 minutes at the most. And we will play them on the show and react to your guys' message. We got one here. Let me see if I can share it real quick in the voicemail bag.
Yo, what's up on Base Soil? This is your boy B-Rose from the Bay, man. I got a question for y'all. Who y'all think was more influential in Bronny going to the Lakers? Was it Rich Paul or was it Bron? I'm going to say Rich Paul because I feel like a lot of teams don't like wronging him because they know he's going to have a lot of clients and his longevity is longer than Bron's in the league. And I feel like, of course, he wanted to do it with Bron as his best friend, Bron as his nephew, godson, whatever. But I just feel like they would fear more wronging Rich Paul than LeBron. What y'all think?
All right. Not mad at that. Y'all B Rose, y'all saying Gay Violence tapping in with the show. Could you hear the voice message? Everybody saying echoing. Damn. We're gonna have to fix that, y'all. But my boy B Rose went ahead and sent in the voicemail, pretty much asking, was it Rich Paul that was more influential with Bronny going to the Lakers, or pretty much like was LeBron the one that's pretty much running, pulling the strings and being the GM/owner of the Lakers? What do you think
that? I think it was LeBron. I mean, obviously, Rich Paul's doing the leg work. Like LeBron ain't making the phone calls to actually put the play in motion. But if LeBron ain't there, Rich Paul ain't gonna have to, it's no need for that. So it's definitely LeBron, but also we know Rich Paul is the one actually pulling the strings. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's making the actual hand-to-hand transactions. LeBron is just somewhere calling the shots.
Thank you. And like Rich Paul, definitely a great agent. Has gotten a lot of people paid, but this move, come on, man, like, bro, this is definitely. I mean, bro, he's been planning this for like 2-3 years now.
No, for sure. And it's like I see what Benny's saying as far as like Rich Paul is going to be around in the league longer, as far as like with influence of with players and deals and all the other shit. But in this move specifically, this is LeBron through and through. Like you said, LeBron has been talking about this for years. Bronny ain't even really have a choice or a say so in the matter. I feel like it was like
he didn't even
come on to the league and figure out. That's what I'm saying.
He had the hard thing, so
for sure.
I'm not gonna put that against him. But come on, man, like this is black nepotism at its finest. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we are here for that on this show.
Thanks.
The show, black nepotism over everything. But bro, there was no way he was getting drafted if it wasn't for LeBron making these moves and making sure that this shit was gonna happen today. My boy Kev Stone says, for sure, LeBron GM James.
The GM.
Brother Rome says, nah, Rich Paul ain't do shit. He ain't do shit. LeBron move for sure. Alan Perry. Kev Stone says, LeBron got what he wanted. Let's just get through this and be done with it. I mean, this is gonna be a moment, man. You gotta embrace it.
At least 3 years, my brother.
Oh, for sure, easily. Brother Ron says Rich Paul is Rich Paul, so he had to be involved, being the top agent right now, of course. Yeah, for sure. Kev Stone says we still gonna be better than the Warriors. So fuck what y'all talking about. That is
you're delusional. The only reason Warriors was in the position we was last year is because Draymond wanted to choke Rudy Gobert. If we win 4 or 5 more games, we're in the 4th seed and not even worried about the plans. So whatever, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. But Lakers stink and we don't, so that's all you need to know.
AJ Cruz, shout out to gang violence. Bronny should have stayed his ass in school.
I disagree with that. I've been seeing a lot of people say that.
A lot of people haven't said that, bro. You gotta get the bag, bro. If you got a for sure way to get to the bag and to the NBA, bro, you
stay in school for what? Like, stay in school for what? Like, ain't nobody gave me a real answer. He wants to be a pro basketball player. Even if he don't last in the league, he's gonna go play somewhere overseas. You don't need to go to school for that. And he's like, financially, his family's gonna be straight forever. So, like, what do he really need to go to school for? Like,
we're all going to school to get paid.
If you want to go to school, I'm not against it, but just to say he should have stayed in school and just, if he ain't really feeling school, for what? Shit.
Mark has a good one. Bronny has to call him by his number or OG.
Right.
I don't agree with the OG shit. Bron gonna cut that shit. He gonna dip that shit in the bud though immediately. Nah, he ain't calling me OG. He gonna call me dad, nigga.
Not on the court, but LeBron know better.
Damn, chat like okay, flyweight moving. Rockin' Air says Bronny didn't even average 6 points at USC. It's not about that, y'all.
Hey, neither did Drew Holiday when he was in college.
Oh, the jizzle shit came
in fucking. What you so bad at Bronny for, my boy? That was crazy.
Hold on, man.
I wasn't either. That one came out of left field. Hey, for sure.
This is probably the only one that's pretty funny. I just jizzed all over my hamster, and now he's stuck to my computer desk. That's crazy, bro. What be going on in the world? What be going on in the world?
That boy is 18 years old, bro. What he do to you, fam? He got my boy hot over there.
Oh, shit. Brother O says, I'm not saying Bronny will just come in dominating, but he'll do more than most.
Yeah, for sure. He understands basketball. He plays hard. You know what I'm saying? He'll be okay.
Bro, like, he literally almost had a heart attack. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he had a procedure done.
I mean, look at Shaedon Sharp, bro. Shaedon Sharp didn't play a single game in college and still got drafted, 7 last year or whatever. So, like, it happens, bro. But we're not going to act like it's nepotism, but that's okay, bro. It's okay, bro. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world.
Time of your day, Ain't nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? The world gonna still be here tomorrow, man.
Right.
Like,
And when you put in the type of work LeBron has, bro, you get to, you know what I'm saying? You get to do what you want.
I think your brother AP said Bronny had heart failure, not a heart attack.
Right.
The Jizzle says, sorry about all that, folks. Wrong stream. Yeah, no, for real. I don't know what you was talking about, but you came in hot. Woo! It came in hot. That shit is funny though. Now hit the like button though before you leave. You know what I'm saying? We gonna rock with you. Keep coming back.
What you mean, bro? Alex Caruso made a living out of that, bro. Leave him alone, bro.
Playing hard. I mean, I feel like what's his name? Patrick Beverly that made a whole damn career out of playing hard and just talking shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say he just be over the top on some nonsense.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. There's plenty of
with it. And, you know what I'm saying? You can have a career too, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa,
the Big 12. Yo, this is an all Big 12. You party street.
Right. Your boy came through tripping.
Oh shit. Well, he came in on 11. He said, "Oh, this ain't that kind of party." Okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh
that
man,
that's wild.
Fuck, bro. But yeah. Overall, pretty good NBA draft today. And I don't really
I'm about to say another thing I seen people was saying, like comparing it to Jerry Jones, and I was like, that is not the same thing, bro. Jerry Jones owns the team. When you own something, you can employ whoever fuck you want to employ. LeBron don't own a goddamn thing at the Lakers, and he still got pulled. So yes, that's a little bit more of nepotism as far as this goes. I would say Jerry Jones is more negligence because it's like you just hiring them just because they your peoples and not necessarily qualified. But like I said, when you're the owner of something, you do what the fuck you want to do. LeBron,
we all know LeBron's like low key, like 2% owner of the Lakers. You know we all like, come on, man. We all know what's going on, man. Okay, just the Jizzle says he loves the stream though. Shout out Gabe Butler. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby.
Appreciate you. But you keep your stream to yourself, my brother.
Oh, you're a Utah Jazz fan. Okay, put the Mormons. Okay, my boy. Okay.
He ain't say Utah Jazz. Man. Ain't no Jazz.
Jazz fan. Crazy. Man, the chat is up today. Shout out to everybody, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live. Switching gears right quick. Warriors on the latest on Killer Clay's contract have been at a halt. It's getting kind of interesting. But my boy Paul George, shout out to Fresno State. You know what I'm saying? Gang violence in the building. Your boy predicted it live on KTVU 2 months ago. I'm going to find the footage and I'm going to send it out because I said PG could be an option, and now that shit is true. But supposedly, supposed to be getting a max contract offer from the Warriors. My boy Pat, how do you feel about us getting Paul George, and what would it take to get Paul George on the team?
I feel like if Paul George comes, that's probably means Wiggins is probably gone.
Yep.
Maybe Chris Paul.
Yep.
Just because Paul George, if he opts into that 40-something million, that money got to come from somewhere. So they definitely have to put that together. But I think also if we get Paul George, I think that increases our chances to get Klay Thompson.
Thank you. That's what I said.
A lot of people don't realize they played together in AAU growing up. So, you know what I'm saying? If he see Paul pull up, I think he'll be like, all right, you know what? Let me go over here and fuck with my guys, man. Like, go get us one last little hoorah. I think it'll be a good fit for us, just for as like a shot creator. He could play on or off the ball. But more than anything, I just need Kuminga to or not even necessarily Kuminga. I need Kerr to let Kuminga do his thing, man.
Bro, it's
really
like,
just turn into the player he needs to be.
Bro, like, man, the niggas ain't rookies no more. Shit, like, since then, like.
The good thing is, he's still what, 22, 23 years old, so it's not like he's hella old. He's still figuring out how to play basketball, but it's time to let him get his shit off. You feel me? Like, we know Curry gonna do what he gonna do, but it's time to let Kuminga really rock.
Like starting lineup, my starting lineup was Steph, PG, Kuminga, Draymond at the 4, and then TJD at the 5, or Looney, depending on the matchup. But that was my starting 5. And do you think Kuminga should be a small forward or a power forward?
I think he can play either or. I think he's best at the 4, just because he creates an elite mismatch. But I think 3 is a solid spot for him just because he's really learning how to play on the perimeter. He's learning how to slash. He's learning how to shoot. So I think he can play the 3 a lot. I feel a lot more comfortable than I did with him playing the 3 a year ago at this time. So I think he could do either or. But I think 4, he's just a overall mismatch for anybody at the 4.
Yes, and I want him to like just cut into the basket more too, like always. But with kind of just playing like Jaylen Brown, like I'm saying, he got the potential to be like a Jaylen Brown on the squad. So we just gotta let my young nigga rock. But for the PG, you know what I'm saying? My boy coming up, 22 points a game last year on average, field goal percentage at 47%, 3-point 41%, and rebound assists, all that shit. You see it right there with 33 minutes a game. Would that make him automatically the second best player on the team coming in if we are able to get PG?
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, I still think maybe it could be Kuminga, but PG is more proven than Kuminga.
Plus, he can handle the ball too and be a distributor. So I wouldn't be mad at that at all. They was roasting Stephen A today because my man said he wasn't good. He couldn't play at the catch and shoot role, and he averaged like I think he had like 42% or 44% average on catch and shoot last year. So it was
Paul George.
Yeah, yep. They was killing Stephen A today on the timeline about that. Kev Stone says, I hope y'all get PG weak sauce. Sounds like a little salty, but we're good with that. Rockin' New Air says LeBron got his podcast guy and his son on the Lakers. Yeah, no, he definitely got JJ Redick. He got JJ Redick a job in the same week, and he got his son on the team in the same week. That's legendary shit. If y'all get PG, he'll be hurt by criminal.
Hey man, it worked for Porzingis this year.
Right, come on, man. Damn, man. What are we doing, y'all? A lot of Lakers fans in the chat right now. Capstone's made by
I just don't. How you can say that with Anthony Davis on your team is crazy.
Why we gotta go there? What you say, my man?
Saying that with Anthony Davis on your team is crazy.
Thank you, Mr. Glass. Come on, man. What we doing, y'all? Yes, Palmdale. Shout out Gang Violence.
Facts.
B-Roll said because Jeremy wanted to yes.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's crazy. My boy is unhinged. Did his 2 weeks of therapy and he bounced back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it couldn't hurt the team, bro. Like, you can have someone that could be a scorer with 22. Steph getting a little older, so I'm saying, my boy probably like 20. He probably like 22 a game himself right now, 23.
Yeah.
And then if Kuminga give us like 19 or more, we should be straight, bro. But do you think we got to move Moody for that? And are you down for moving Moody for that?
Yeah. Like, you know how I feel about Moody. I want him on the team, but it's like clear Kerr don't want to play him. So at this point, if we gotta let Moody go, I'm good with it.
What would the bench be like then though? Because we got Pods, GP2, Loan.
Yeah, and then I just feel like you can find some pieces somewhere coming out the free agency.
Keep Moody, bro, if we can. You think we have to send Moody in order to get PG?
Probably, because Wiggins and Chris Paul ain't really nothing to hang your hat on.
Yeah.
They gonna want a player they feel like they could at least have a starter or a real contributor going forward. Which Wiggins is, but Chris Paul on the back end.
Yes, facts. Chris Paul definitely getting sent. In that scenario too, we would have Clay off the bench too. So Clay at least gonna bring us like 17 to 19 off the bench too. So
I feel like off the bench he might go down a little bit, but he'd still bring us a nice scoring punch. I feel for sure.
Right, I mean, he was doing pretty good last year off the bench. I don't know the average. I have to look that up, but
but the minutes would go down.
Yes, exactly. The judge assist kind of crazy, but he says I know this technically frowned upon, but I want Hart on the Knicks to tear his ACL next season. That's crazy, bro. What?
That's your boy.
Oh man, oh man, damn. Man, chat's kind of moving though. A lot of jokes about niggas getting hurt. Brother Ron says hurt before 2K25 come out wearing them long ass shirts on the bench. Yeah, it's a lot of people. Why? Everybody in the chat want niggas to get injured. That's crazy, y'all. Yeah, I'm not there. But we'll see what happens. PG will probably know more about that by next week as the free agency is open on the 30th, which is Sunday. So things should move fast, closer to 4th of July, and we'll have that breakdown for y'all coming back. Now, before we get up out of here, wanted to go ahead and give our update as always on the WNBA, as we like to shine light on the ladies doing their thing. My boy, shout out to my boy Big Bro, Angel Reese in the prize picks today, you know what I'm saying? So
Nice.
she was already live in the action. She was out there, man. She was going crazy, bro. She said, you know what I'm saying? It's just they just got that. I just got that dog. They can't teach that. You know what I'm saying? Like Angel Reese going crazy, bro. Reese faces. But if you can pull up that part for the women's rankings, and I know my boy has been tapped in for that. We will see exactly what's going on that side. I low-key watched the game last weekend with Angel Reese and Caitlin. That was pretty good. I saw Caitlin she threw that dime to old girl and she did not. But the Indiana Fever, they need to get us some help.
Yeah.
Old girl smoked the layup, but the WNBA standings shit is low-key kind of moved around since the last time we looked in. I see the Aces are now over 500, so they look like they get a stride, but the New York Liberty are still at the top. Connecticut, Minnesota Lynx, what's that C stand for?
The Champions Cup. They won a Champions Cup, so like they have like the in-season tournament type of thing.
Tournament for women.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay, called the Champions Cup. So they won, or Commissioner's Cup, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
So they won that. I think it was Sunday. What day was? Wednesday. Today's Thursday, so Tuesday maybe. One of them days they won the Champions Cup. So they did their thing. Minnesota's they like I said, they got Nafisha Collier. She been doing her thing. So they've been tapped in. Indiana Fever right there in the 8th slot. If the playoffs ended today, they would be in the playoff, or the playoffs started today, they would be in the playoffs. So they're on the right trajectory. Like you said, the Aces, they've been balling since Chelsea Gray came back. They undefeated.
Shout out Chelsea Gray, friend of the show. You know what I'm saying? Gang violence.
So yeah, they've been looking right. Mercury starting to get it together. Chicago Sky is right there. Dallas Wings, they actually got a good team, but they just having a rough year, and they're missing one of their better players with Satu Sabali. I don't know if she's coming back for the Olympics or not, so we'll see. But yeah, it's been WNBA been fired up, man. They got a lot going on. Even though Cameron Brink, she got hurt. Prayers up to her. Get well soon.
Yeah, no, for real. It's ATL for 3 years.
Yeah.
I want to see the Sky get up in there because I'm fucking with Angel Reese tough. And the Brazilian chick, what's her name?
Camila Cardoza.
Cardoza going crazy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chicago. Want to see them get up in there. Caitlin, want to see her, you know what I'm saying, continue to progress and get better in the league. So that's a good look. And do you think the Aces have any chance of three-peating now that Chelsea Gray is back?
Oh, yeah, they for sure got a chance now that they got Chelsea Gray back. It's definitely a high possibility, especially with the playoffs. Like, they're going to start hitting their stride. You know what I'm saying? She's going to be able to go out to the Olympics, get herself back into shape slowly but surely. So they're definitely a contender. Like,
so are they gonna pause it during the season when the Olympics start?
Yeah. So I think the season got 1 or 2 more weeks or something like that. And then they take a break for the Olympics.
Okay. My boy Brother Ron says, won me some money that game. I want more on everything. Okay. Shout out to Prize Picks. And whoever betting on the ladies, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, bet responsibly. Kev Stone, Clay getting traded for Juju Watkins right after she get drafted. What we doing, y'all? Go ahead, what you say?
I say he can.
Shout out my boy Kenyon Martin. drafting Klay Thompson in the All NBA draft for Gil's Arena. Shout out Gil's Arena going crazy, but he went ahead and drafted my boy Klay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Gang Violence. Are you guys going to watch the Olympics? Rockin' New Era says, yes, the fuck we are. Cannot wait. My boys
I'm always
already
tapped in. Yeah, for
with
sure.
the track and field already. What are you most excited about for the Olympics this year?
Definitely want to see Sha'Carri get her gold medal since she didn't make it last time, and she's running hella well right now. Sydney McLaughlin, I'm kind of upset she didn't do the 400. She's only doing the hurdles, but obviously the hurdles is her event, so that's always nice. Noah Lyles, he's doing the 100 and the 200. That's the one who had the quote earlier in the year when he was like, NBA champions ain't world champions. Y'all just playing people in America. So
yeah, he was clean with the Pokemon card the other day though. That shit was
Yu-Gi-Oh.
hard.
Keep the Yu-Gi-Oh card. It's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, no, that shit was hard though. He put
sure.
that shit on niggas. That shit was tight.
So yeah, he keep a different one in his thing every race. So they got some real hitters out there. Quincy Wilson, yeah, the 16-year-old. He didn't make the Olympics, but he still might be on the relay team. He ran a 4.4 at 16, so that shit is impressive. He's still a sophomore in high school. When he finally gets to train full time and be a full athlete, he's gonna be a problem. So next Olympics, I probably expect him to get gold, but he didn't make the cut for the 400 this time, but he still might be on a relay. So hoping for that.
No, track and field is definitely one of the most lit ones for sure. Rockin' the era. I'm definitely, I like the odd sports, like fucking super the big dive when they, you know what I'm saying, they dive off the super high dive and you got
word.
They get that shit with the nose blast. So I like all of the swimming shit, the races. Shout out Michael Phelps. He was fired up this week. Somebody had tried to shit on America. It was like some nigga that I went against him. He was like, oh, they was like, yeah, I'm glad I ain't played the national anthem. Fuck that song. He like, okay, that's what's up. I'm glad I'm not out there this year, nigga. I'll beat your ass type shit. Now the swimming events is dope. The shot put, of course. Basketball is gonna be lit. Is this gonna be the first? This is the first year with the flag football, or we gotta wait till the next one?
I'm not sure. I seen they had the football team lost. The under-20 team lost to Japan. Mark has showed me that earlier.
Really?
We was talking about that.
Sorry,
yeah,
my boy said that shit. I was like, I didn't believe it.
I was like, bro, we shouldn't be losing to nobody in football, bro. Especially not Japan.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
I don't know as far as the flag goes or whatnot. I think this is going to be this year, but I'm not sure. So don't quote me on that. I like the handball too. The handball be tight, and the volleyball be fired up too.
Yeah, no, handball is definitely lit. I don't think they got tennis as well for the summer Olympics, but
I'm not sure.
Definitely gonna be tapping in for that as well too. Kev Stone says, I'm gonna let Bill live on that diving comment, but tons of jokes came to mind. I mean, bro, high diving is pretty dope, but I'm not gonna lie, that should be going crazy, man. The hoop gonna be lit for the Olympics. I think the basketball is gonna be underrated just because there's so many other niggas like on other teams now.
Yeah, the other games, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? France, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be deep. Serbians, you know what I'm saying? Maybe even Africa. Canada got some niggas.
About to say the Bahamas with Clay out there. And
man, the Bahamas team was low-key raw, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, for real. Oh yeah, gymnastics. Yeah, shout man, D Mick, thank you, man. D Mick 12-12 gymnastics gonna be going crazy. Yeah, nah, come on, man. Like the Olympics is gonna be dope this year. Cannot wait. Women's 3x3 is gonna be solid. Shout out to 3x3. I wish they was having the men's 3x3. That'd be kind of sick too. But
I think they are. I just don't think they use the regular players. I think they use
like the young niggas. They should get the young niggas.
That or like former like D1 athletes, like overseas players. They don't usually be in the NBA or nothing like that. But the women's team, they use WNBA players. So
they should do. I don't know if you saw that video that popped up on the timeline with all the young USA players like Carmelo's son and goddamn who else they had? Oh, Bryce was on there.
They do that. They do the under 18s and all that.
Okay, so
it just don't be televised. It don't be televised and all that.
Okay, I'm trying to see them games, bro. They got that's crazy. Like
they do that though.
Bron and Melo's son going crazy in the Olympics. There's no shot Team USA does not come home with the gold, right? The men's.
I mean, there's a shot, but obviously we always expect Team USA to win. But I mean, as we see, the world has definitely caught up. So there's definitely a chance if they don't do their shit. But I think with this team, they are expected to run through the Olympics.
That boy B Rose said, should Jaylen Brown be starting over Devin Booker on the squad?
I think that's a good question. Because we were saying that should be Ant-Man's spot. We were saying that should be Ant's spot. So I don't know.
We did say that.
I think Jaylen Brown.
Ant-Man's already on the team though. Jaylen Brown is not on the team. Should Jaylen Brown be on the team?
Oh, Jaylen Brown's not on the team. So he would be taking
probably D Book spot, to be honest.
Or Kawhi, if Kawhi ain't healthy.
That's who I said he needed to take. That's the spot I would say.
But that's the only way people not giving their spot is if they're not healthy. If they're healthy, they're going. Ain't no giving no spot.
You think Kawhi really gonna play? Like this nigga, niggas kind of roasted him for not playing the regular season. But
I'm about to say, I don't know. Depending how he feeling. Like if he can go to the practices and all that, he'll be there. But if not, I think it should go to Jaylen Brown for sure.
Kev Stone says Devin Booker does not deserve to be there.
I disagree with that.
I think he should be on there.
Devin Booker, he still had a good year. Like we're not gonna act like he didn't have a good year.
AP says put Kyrie on the squad. I was definitely saying Kyrie should be on there.
Kyrie is banned.
That is well too. But him over Drew Holiday, even though I said that, but after see Drew win the championship, I said Drew should definitely be on the team. But do you think Kyrie should be in over Drew?
Nah. Like I said, with the USC team, you got to have players like Drew who willing to do the dirty work. So yeah. And also, like I said, Kyrie's he's not playing for USA no more.
He's not.
I doubt it. Not after all that.
Okay, so I thought you being serious. I'm like, he definitely.
I mean, after the anti-Semitism and all that.
I feel like he had his comeback story with this playoff run.
Yeah, for sure, but not enough to play for Team USA. It's enough for him to live in peace and harmony, but not enough. Nah, Team USA, that's over with.
He on that platform, he's gonna talk about pyramids or something, boy.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He go over there and say something. We don't get to come back. Yeah,
third eye open. Shout out Helu, gang violence. Kyrie doesn't want to be there.
Yeah,
brother Roll. No thanks for Kyrie. Tribe talk. I mean, Tribe is American. USA, shout out gang. But yep, that is gonna be lit. We are definitely. He is persona non grata. Another great episode of On Base Soil. Want to thank y'all for sliding through. We will be back definitely next week, breaking down some more footage of NBA talk for the free agency, and we will have hopefully that interview next week. I'm still going to tease that for y'all. We're starting our interview series for the summertime. And make sure you send in your voice messages. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Did you get, or how do you feel about your Brandon Ayuk update?
My Brandon Ayuk update? I don't know, but I think they fucking, I think they gave us the bullshit answer like, oh, the talks went well. Like, nigga, how we know the talks went well? Nigga, they said that shit about Trey Lance, and then they cut that, like, you know what I'm saying? That nigga got sent to the Dallas Cowboys. So, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think they strong armed him. The footage of him with Jaden Daniels was all right, but like niggas wasn't really tripping all of that. Like niggas can hang out in the offseason. Like, come on, what are we doing, y'all? I don't know. I don't think there's nothing new on that front. That's why I didn't bring it up today. But
where I was curious.
You felt differently? You think there's shaking and baking?
Nah, I mean, like I said, it wasn't a story when I said they was gonna meet. I was like, niggas make a story out of anything. Like to me, it was just. It's part of how the offseason go. Like Ryan Clark trying to be messy and backdoor his podcast with giving some tea talk about this nigga Brandon Ayuk showed up to our show with Jaden Daniels with him, y'all saying like, come on, man, the niggas, we gonna watch the show, Ryan. Damn, bro, you ain't gotta be out here trying to be messy, bro. My thing is that was his quarterback in college. So what is the big deal?
Come on, man, niggas gonna hang out in the offseason, but hey, man. like you said, they got to make a story out of something. That's why y'all here today. Y'all said we even talking about on this show. So
right.
article content. But yes. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure that subscribe button. Turn on your damn notifications so you know when your boys go live. We will fuck with y'all next week. My boys always last word.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, appreciate y'all coming through. Like I always say, you know what I'm saying? Y'all the On Base Soil family. Put somebody on this week. That's y'all task for the weekend. You know what I mean? You put somebody on the On Base Soil. Again, appreciate y'all coming through, showing love. And we go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.